Today on the Auburn Torch, it's game day for Auburn women's tennis at home at Yarborough with a trip to the NCAA championships on the line. Let's get into it. It's game day. Wake up. Wake up. It's game day. It's Friday, May 8th, game day for Auburn women's tennis in the Sweet 16. Today's the day. Yarborough Tennis Center, 5 p.m. Auburn versus Duke in the Sweet 16. Auburn women's tennis seeking history, seeking its first Sweet 16 win in program history, seeking its first appearance at the Elite Eight or appearance at the NCAA championships, and that the last quarterfinalists all go to one site. First time in program history. So Auburn has the opportunity here and just has to seize it. And they're open for a big crowd. So maybe we'll see you out there. I will be there. So, but first, hey, listen. First, let's look at Auburn softball. It was a 10-9 loss to Florida. It was a battle. I mean, you have to give it to them. It was a battle. It was a battle all through the SEC tournament, but this is the end of Auburn's season. After a 6-2 win over Missouri, an 11-8 win over Texas A&M, Auburn had led for a lot of the Florida game, but gave up 4 runs, I think, in the bottom of the 6th, and trailed 10-8 going to the top of the 9th and got 1 run, but that's all they got. And that's it. That's their run at the SEC tournament, and that's their run for the season. Auburn will miss the NCAA tournament. You have to have a 500 or better, or maybe even better than 500 record to even be considered. You're just qualified if you have less than a 500 record. And Auburn has a 27-28 record on the season, 4-20 in conference, and that, man. It's a tough, it's a sweet ending to a bitter season because it was an admirable run here. But I mean, those losses included some real stinkers. I mean, 25-0 to LSU. This month, 5 days ago, on May 2nd, 25-0. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with softball. It's their first time missing NCAA regionals in 13 years. I don't know, man. I don't know if John Cohen makes a change. I don't know. He's gonna have to stand up there and own a mistake. If he's gonna say, hey, this is a mistake, he's got to own that he made that. Or Auburn can not yet call the Malvos a mistake and instead reinvest and see what happens next season. Hey man, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. It is only their second season as co-head coaches. But yeah, it's rough. I mean, it was rough from the jump. It was not a good season, and but a bit of a commendable finish. I mean, that'll help. That if they come back, and there's a lot of returners coming back, but that hasn't stopped John Cohen before, so we'll see what goes on. Regardless, for Auburn women's tennis, let's move to that. I've got some notes here to share. This is the projected lineups for both teams. For Auburn, no surprise. The same 1 through, if you're watching on video, here they are. The same singles lineup you would expect. And again, I would wonder. The only thing that I think Zabo would change from this lineup would be maybe starting Eva Ionescu over Ava Esposito at the 6. We've talked about this a lot before. That could happen without messing up the lineup a lot. If this is your first time hearing me talk about this, you have your 1 through, here in this case 1 through 10, but 6 start in singles, and a coach. These are filed in advance. These are public. These are posted online. And a coach can scratch anyone, and when they scratch someone, the entire lineup just shifts up. So you can't just substitute in who you want. the lineup would shift up. But in Auburn's case, the only kind of starting question, the only ones in a position battle, you would say, is on court 6. So they could make that flip-flop pretty easily without messing up the rest of the lineup. And so we have Duke's lineups here as well, if you're watching on video. Here, I like the all lowercase. I like this coach not caring at all. And you'll see here at the top, Irina Ballas, 15-3 on the season, and she is number 13 in the country. So that is going to be a throwdown with DJ on court 1. But Irina was a part of the matchup last year and lost to Angela on, I guess that would have been court 3 last year. So again, rewinding. Auburn and Duke played in the Elite Eight last year. This is a rematch, so this is one of the things that kind of makes this a little like personal, I guess. This is a rematch. They played last year in Durham. Duke was an 8 seed and Auburn was a 9 seed. You know, top seeded team hosts, and So from that, here's what we were able to glean. First of all, their lineup, Irina Ballas at number 1, Demon, right? Number 13 in the country, 15-3 on the year. Court 2, Aspen Schumann, number 52. And the only other one in the top 125 is Liv Hovd on court 3, number 124. Early takeaways about this lineup. It is a much younger lineup. Auburn has a major experience advantage. From 1 through 6 here, you were looking at a sophomore, a freshman, a sophomore, a freshman, a junior, and a junior. Auburn has, 3 seniors in the starting lineup and possibly a junior with Ava Esposito. Much more experience for Auburn. And there's some of these who was around for last year is what I'm trying to spit out. I've got it here. Here's some common opponents. I don't know if there will be any rematches, quite honestly, because Irina last year here at court 1, she played Angela last time and lost in 3 sets. Okay? But I don't see that happening again. There's no way. So that match isn't going to happen. It will not be a rematch. She's going to play DJ instead. Okay? Aspen, no history with Auburn, freshman. Okay? Number 3, Liv, sophomore, did play last year, actually played DJ Bennett last year, and went unfinished. All the way, went into the 3rd set. In fact, this is a 3rd set tiebreaker. That was 6-5 in the 3rd set tiebreaker. So there's no, 2nd set also went to tiebreaker. There was no telling who's going to win that. So pretty much a draw between her and DJ, which that's kind of scary, right? But DJ's an improved player this year. Kind of weird, right? It's like Auburn's. It's like Auburn's 3 beat Duke's 1, and it's like Duke's 3 is neck and neck with Auburn's 1, right? It's a little weird, a little off, a little unpredictable almost. Claire Ann, freshman, no history with Auburn. Shavit here in the number 5 spot. She played and beat Ava Esposito in straight sets last time around. Looks like this time she's going to get Ashton Bowers. Very different matchup, pretty different player. So you like that for Auburn. Give them something different. You don't want Kimchi here to be playing Esposito again. You just avoid that if you can. And I say even if Kimchi was at the 6, you might put Eva Ionescu in, but Kimchi can't go to the 6. There's no 6 for Kimchi. Can only go up. So it looks like Kimchi is going to play Bowers, if not maybe Myrna, I guess. Number 6 for Duke, Elena Yu. She is a junior. She played Myrna last year. Myrna Rafat's in Auburn's 4th position. She won in straight sets. Just kidding. She won in 3 sets. Here, I got to take this phone call. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm pausing it. Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry. I didn't... You may be wondering, Justin, who's calling you at 6 in the morning? The curtain drops. The curtain it's been revealed. I'm pre-recording these now. It's the afternoon right now. I was doing it in the morning, but Mama went back to work and baby in the house. It's not as conducive with the newborn. So maybe in the future we'll go back to the morning. If you've got any feedback, let me know. Literally any, even if it's just like nothing, just Twitter DM or something. Just let me know. Like, hey, I usually listen on the drive or I listen later. Doesn't if it does it matter to you? Does it not? Like between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Does it matter? Does it not matter? I kind of like I wish I could get back to the morning mode. But I just wait until right now. I'm just kind of waiting until the last thing that's done. Like today, I just had to wait until softball's over, obviously. But the advantage is I get to send it out at like 6 a.m. So it's like first thing in the morning, bam, and you can get that schedule, which is early too. So there's pros and cons to everything. But let me know if you got a preference. We're taking requests here on the Torch. I think we got through all of this. I think we did I mention? So yeah, Elena, you had a win over Myrna last year in 3 sets. Katie Codd is 7th. Katie Codd is a senior, a veteran. She matched with Celine Ovunk in 2024. Who's long gone, veteran on previous teams. That's her only experience with Auburn. So I will say, Kimchi up here a couple years ago played Carolyn Ansari. So someone, if Kimchi matches with Ashton could give Carolyn a call and ask her what's what. But anyway, all right, let me get out of here. Oh my gosh, here's another call. Here's another call. I got another phone call. All right, look, let me go. I'll be there tonight, and we'll see you. All right, and yeah, okay. Until tomorrow, take care.